Hey everyone, I am Damian Holbrook from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and I am talking with Jessalyn Gilsig from Disney Plus's Big Shot.
Do you have any advice that might actually be helpful?
Sure. These girls are going to lead the world someday. Some of them are a little anxious to get started. They can be a bit much. My advice would be not to take them on if you can avoid it. And don't pretend. They'll see right through it.
Jessalyn, a lot of people will know you from Boston Public, where you got to deal with a bunch of high schoolers. Now in Big Shot, you're also dealing with a bunch of high schoolers. How are things very different this time?
I know, I can't get out of high school. You know, it's amazing too, because Boston Public, of course, was a David Kelly show as well. So there are actually a lot of similarities. You know, what one of the hallmarks of his show and Dean Loy, our showrunner, is it's so character driven, and there's a really beautiful balance, I think, between the students and the adult characters. I think what's different is me, because it's so many years later. And I think I'm, in this role, she's just a more seasoned teacher. She's a more seasoned coach, and she's really much more confident and comfortable being a mentor and a leader to these students.
Holly, your character, is very assured in her position. She's very confident. My question is, why didn't she get the head coach job?
Good question. Good question. Yeah, no, it's an excellent question, and it will come up, you know, and I think it's a really it's interesting, because I think at first she's really excited that Coach Korn is there, and she thinks, oh, there's so much to learn, and he's bringing so much, you know, he's more qualified than the rest of us. And then I think as they get to know each other, Holly realizes, wait, I've developed skills that he doesn't have,
right?
You know? And so, yeah, it will be a topic of conversation.
What's going on with her outside of school?
I think she's actually one of those people where the school is her life and the kids are her life. And at this point, she doesn't have a great work-life balance, which again becomes, you know, something that we're going to explore. But yeah, you know, it's a consuming job, and there's so much responsibility. And I feel like as a woman, she really sees herself in these girls, and she's just so deeply invested in their development and in their growth. And I love what she says in the pilot, you know, these girls are going to run the world someday.
And you and John both did Glee also.
I know.
So we
didn't work together, but
right.
But yes, we did both appear on Glee, which is great. You know, I love working with John because he's kind of like a theater guy, you know. It's all about working it and bringing that level of energy to it. And I think for a lot of these girls, it's their first job or close to their first job. And so to have him as an example of that standard is really, it's almost like a masterclass.
Listen, Jessalyn, thank you so much. Congratulations on the show. It's a cool show. It is interesting. It's different. I'm really excited for people to see more of it.
Oh, you're making my day. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And don't forget, you guys, Big Shot on Disney Plus.